herbal garden called Mom's Head Gardens. I'm going, what? But after such amazing recommendations, I went to see her and showed her this little 10-minute sample, and after that she said, all right, I'll edit your film. But she didn't tell me that she was actually had her own adoption story, and it was only during the editing that that story came out, and I met Kathleen, and here we are.
We are. My friend.
With
Let's see.
sort of, I mean, I don't know if you would call it production design for a documentary, but it really has, this film has a very unique look. I watch a lot of documentaries and none of them look like this. None of them have this, all these different elements coming together. Can you talk a little bit about how you came up with this really amazing, inventive, rich palette?
It's a little like nostalgic of early films and things like that. So it's character driven, and one of the things I'll say is they are accumulation of all of the types of films that I worked on, and so there's this mixture, as you were saying, of both documentary and feature films. But I always loved the old films. They are sort of magical and romantic and things like this, and I couldn't help myself not to do that. So it just felt when it was right, it was right. You know, it felt like the right mood at the time. It felt like nostalgia at the right time. And I must say that the interstitial connections of the scenes, I think, is so much of Eric and Deann, in terms of really, that's what holds the film together, are these very strong transitions that go perfectly with the scene before and the scene afterwards. And as you all know, it would be a mess if this didn't have those transitions, because there's too many different types of scenes, and it would have just been it would have looked a little bit clunky. You know, and it wouldn't have worked as a whole piece of pie, basically, you know, the way that it does. So I give thanks for these guys for helping me. And also, they were so great because, you know, as you can imagine, it's a really emotional thing to go back in time and experience a lot of stuff. And it still, you know, makes me really sad in many ways when the times were hard. But it was just all of a sudden like I'd be doing voiceover or something like that, and then both of these guys would go deeper, and I'm going, I don't want to, I can't do it. And then I'd go stomping out into my house, and I'm going, okay, let's do it, you know. And one of the first things that I ever got as a comment that wasn't very nice was, oh, Vivien, your voiceover is terrible. And I thought, oh yeah, you got a challenge, you know, go for it. And these guys, you know, helped me all the way, you know, all along. And it's hard to go that deep. And I did, you know, I feel like I was vulnerable and did as honestly as I could. And that's what was so interesting, because I have peripheral vision, but no center, right? Like it says in the film. So when we had that picture of myself as a younger person, all of a sudden one day it just seemed like, what if it was offset a little bit? Because that's actually what I'm seeing is the Picasso face. Actually, one of the times that I really got it, that I couldn't see, because for a long time I just thought, well, I can see blocks of people. I can't see their face. I know they're moving from left to right. I can't read subtitles or books or anything. But it was so great that, I'm sorry, I lost my thought.
My beard?
Oh yeah, that's it. That was it. So it's COVID. We're wearing masks and things like that. Thank you, Eric. And so Eric and I go outside, and he takes his mask off, and he goes, oh man, that itches my beard. And I went, you have a beard? And I went, I can't see. I really can't see. But I was sort of in denial up to that point. But yeah, you see what you want to see, as witnessed by the Charles Bonnet effect, which was, when I saw that, I just thought, you know, lock yourself up, because you have real, I mean, a friend of mine played the part of Mark Twain in the tree. And when I explained it to him, it's like, well, you're going to be Mark Twain in a tree and stuff like that. He goes, okay. Got it. Oh, so it was, you know, we got to play with everything we wanted to play with. So that, I think we were like children in that way, the child's mind. And that is the beauty of working with people who just go on that roller coaster with you. And I don't think I don't know, did it actually formulate into one cohesive form earlier than we really, earlier? Like when it was in the rough cut? I don't think so, did it? You know, do you think?
I don't know. Hard to know.
I know.
So many cuts, so many versions.
So many versions, indeed.
It's locked now, though.
It works now. Yeah.
But
So-
your site has changed, right? Like over the years. I mean, I think part of the conversation around trying to depict how you see has shifted. Like, you know, initially you had the Picasso face, and then it shifted into, you know, not necessarily a blank face. And I don't know. I wish you could see exactly how we depicted it. Like, to be like, that's exactly how I see it. I'm assuming that it's like we're as close as we can be to depicting it. Like, I think you were telling me about people having like VR versions of like replicating what macular might look like in a VR space. But I think in film, I think we got pretty close. Would be my guess. Yeah.
Thank you. I think this